welcome to Nasdaq Talks. Today, from the Stockholm office, we have a really special guest, and that is Mr. Julian Butterworth. Welcome.
Thank you very much. Good to be here, Jocke.
You're so welcome. You're head of sales, head of European sales.
Yes, that's right. Yep.
And today we're going to talk a little bit about European members and how they're doing.
Absolutely. Yep.
So if we start talking a little bit about 2014.
Sure.
We witnessed a lot of flow from London coming into our market. We were very happy about that, of course. But why did that happen?
Sure. Well, firstly, 2014 was an exceptional year for the exchange. Our cash equity market share grew from 65% to over 70%, which really is exceptional for a primary exchange. We signed up 15 new members, and our market access sales were really good. So we had a strong 2014. In terms of the London members and the rankings, we introduced voluntary post-trade anonymity at the beginning of the year. So that had some sort of subtle changes to the rankings. We saw a few of our high-frequency trading firms become direct members, which was good. And Deutsche Bank grew their volumes with us enormously. And I would say Credit Suisse and Morgan Stanley are the other two sort of big players with large client flow. So a really strong year in 2014.
Fantastic. If you look at this, you told us about this growth, this fantastic growth in market share.
Sure.
Where did it come from? How did we make that happen?
I wish I knew, Jocke. I wish I knew. No, I think there are three things that have really contributed to the market share growth. Firstly, bizarrely, the Michael Lewis Flash Boys book, which had so much attention and furore last year, that I think has really benefited the primary exchanges. It's brought the transparency of the industry and the markets really into the spotlight and the execution quality. So that's definitely helped, I think. We also had the FCA report that was published in London. And again, that was really focusing on best execution and the practices of the London firms. And I think finally, one thing we forget is we have a really strong liquidity providing program in our markets. Yes. Our prices in January were within the European best bid and offer 95% of the time.
All right.
The MTFs, 89%. So that's quite a difference. And our depth at touch is 900,000 SEK. Again, if you look at the MTFs, it's 400,000 SEK. So all those three things have really contributed to good growth in our market share.
Fantastic. So I guess we can improve it even more. What was the key topics for the London members to focus on?
Yeah, no, I think at the moment everyone is obsessed with block trading. All the London brokers are looking at their dark pools and how they can execute more blocks in those dark pools. They've developed conditional orders, and they are almost sort of looking to try and integrate their high-touch desks with the electronic flow to boost block transactions. So that's an interesting area. You've got Turquoise that have launched a new block service. I would say it hasn't got huge traction yet. You've also got the announcement of this Plato consortium of banks and buy-side that are also looking to get in on that space. We too are looking to launch a block service as well, a Nordic block service. We've got good buy-in from the Nordic buy-side and sell-side and also our London firms. And our service, when it comes out, will be slightly different. It's focusing on an intelligent pairing service in continuous trading. So the executions, will be faster than potentially some of the services out there. They won't have to wait for 45 seconds. So that's a really interesting development.
All right, yeah. So far, a lot about the cash market.
Yep.
But we also have a very good derivatives market here in the Nordics.
We certainly do, yes.
So what does the remote members or the London members think about that?
Well, the Nordic derivative markets are always popular with the London members. You've got a really good, strong retail flow within them. The S30 contract is highly liquid, so those are popular. In terms of 2014, we actually saw our ADV, our average daily volume, grow by 6% to around 300,000 contracts daily. So that keeps us very much as the third largest derivatives exchange in Europe.
Okay.
Some other interesting developments. We In terms of the tailor-made functionality, tailor-made combination functionality, that's been incredibly popular in 2014. We had 28 new members using that functionality, and that's really increased our on-screen liquidity. So that's a very positive development. What else is there? Our weeklies, weekly options.
Yep.
That's seen 400% year-on-year growth into 2014. Yes. So our index weeklies are 9% of the index option market today. So that's seen good growth. Norwegian derivatives, phenomenal. On Tuesday we had 34% yes. of Norwegian single stock market share. We've got tight spreads, high strike densities, more maturities there. So the Norwegian market, derivatives market, is going really, really well. And I suppose finally we have launched the S30 dividend future as well. Again, good buy-in there from our London and Nordic yes. members. So we will look to increase that product mix with maybe some single stock dividend futures right. later in the year.
So lots of things going on in the derivatives market as well.
Absolutely, yep. Yeah.
So I guess a fantastic 2014. We have to say a really good 2014. What will happen 15? Any predictions?
Absolutely. Well, I saw a lot of our London members last week. We were seeing them on a number of topics, and they have all said that January has been the best month in the last 4 years. So volumes are up. Volumes are up on our market, on our cash markets in January. We're seeing average traded value of around $4 billion. Yes. So that's really positive. So I think, obviously there's been a certain amount of volatility in January. You had the Swiss bank, central bank actions. You had the Greek vote. And you've also got the oil price. So those three things have caused volatility, which is always, I suppose, good for exchanges in terms of volumes. But I think what's most important is the EU quant easing package. Yeah. That definitely makes equities a very positive asset class to have as opposed to fixed income. So I think volumes will continue to grow, and I think 2015 will be a fantastic year.
Sounds great. Always great to have you here. It's a pleasure.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
No problem. Thank you.